Is there anything in a name? I think so. If we go to the right source for our information and learning, may I be permitted to suggest, John, that when your parents gave you the name John, they must have done so with reverential hearts and with a hope that you would have everything the name implies. As you know, John, your name means Jehovah hath been gracious. Surely the Almighty Creator, Jehovah, has been very gracious to you. He has given you a kind, firm, and loving father and a devoted mother, and they have reared you properly. He has given you a strong body and a clear mind. He has given you an appreciation of His creation, and this I observe you now appreciate. Otherwise, you would not speak as you do of the beauties of this land. Eunice, you speak with words of grace, such become you. I perceive that silly twaddle, so manifest by many girls and boys, has not turned your head. You have not departed from your early training, and now permit me to say that your name befits you. Your name, Eunice, means blessed with victory. For 4 years you have been closely associated with those who are given over to the lighter things of life. We both can well bear testimony to the fact that the schools for both men and women instill into the mind of the pupil the theory of evolution of the human race, substituting that tradition proclaimed by such men as Darwin for the sure word of Almighty God. You have withstood that seductive influence and have disregarded the sneers and reproaches that have fallen upon you, to which all persons who manifest their belief in the inspired scriptures are subjected. I noted at the study this morning that you still firmly hold to the early teachings we have received from our parents in our homes. You have withstood the influence of the modern educators who would turn young men and women away from the early instruction of their parents. Truly, then, you have been and are blessed with victory. I am reminded of even a better and more appropriate meaning of the name Eunice, which it is your good fortune to bear. You will readily recognize the source of my information. What you have said and what I know of you well proves that the meaning of the name fits you. You have told me that you were required to attend religious service while at the seminary, that the congregational meetings and the Sunday school service in particular were a dress parade, having the earmarks of a social gathering, that the minister seldom mentioned the Bible and never made any attempt to explain it, but talked chiefly of evolution, politics, and social problems, quoting liberally from books of worldly writers, and that the entire tendency was to discredit the Bible. Well, do I understand and appreciate what you have told me. A like condition exists at all colleges, I believe. Such were the conditions at the college where I had been attending for the past 4 years. Almost all the professors, including the ecclesiastical instructors, are higher critics and rely on science and the wisdom of men to lead them to higher things. But I observe that they do not reach great heights. That will conclude today's reading, and I will continue next week. Thank you for listening. Oh, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so when you want to hear what I'm reading, then you can get the notification. Thank you.